Hi everybody, today we're going to do kind of an exploded view on how to replace a 1990 Acura Integra lock cylinder, ignition lock cylinder. Alright, so first things first, you got to take off the steering wheel. The way to do that, sorry about the shakiness of the camera here, cell phone. The way to do that is to remove the little Acura symbol cover on the steering wheel. It gives access to a hole on the steering wheel that kind of looks like this, and it goes onto these spline right here. There's a large nut in the middle. It's a 16 millimeter nut. Just take that off, and that'll give you access to, oh, and also unhook the horn connector, which is on the back of the steering wheel right there, and that'll give you access to kind of a deal that looks like this, which is the kind of multi-purpose switch mounts. Alright, this is the, look like that when it's all connected. So basically you undo all the screws here. You undo the mounting screws for the switches. Switches pull out this way, going away from it, and the switches kind of look like this. This is the headlight switch. Basically mounts like that, right up in there. You can just pull it out like that. Once you do that, and you remove all of these, it's just a few screws, it's not really a big deal. Once you remove that, you'll have access to the steering column. Now the ignition, like I said, this is kind of an exploded view. I've already completed the job. I just want to give you guys a quick how to do it, just in case there's like any questions or anything like that. And you know, it would have helped if I had it, when I did it. But this is the ignition. Somebody tried to steal my car. That's why I had to do this fucking shit. But this is the ignition lock cylinder, and it basically mounts to the steering column like this. Now there's a little clamp that looks like this on the other end, and in order to take this clamp off, it has what's called shear bolts. You basically have to drill the not the side that you tighten into. Here, let me see here. Let me give you guys a visual here. If this was the bolt here, you would drill from this side, the back side, right here. You put a drill right there on the back, and then just drill, and it'll loosen out. Once you do that, you're able to pry open the clamp a little more, pry it open, and just pop it off. And the wires go all the way through the dash here. There's a little ring, a snap ring in there, and basically you undo that snap ring. There's another snap ring down there. You just undo that, and they go all the way down to here. Here, and as you can see, this is under the dash. As you can see, that motherfucker cut my wires right there, and he cut this, so I have to replace that. But it plugs right into here. This is right above the trunk latch. See, just these wires here, and this one right here with the red and white stripe and the yellow come out of it. That's the wires for the ignition switch, which is on the back of the ignition lock cylinder. It's the ignition starter switch. You basically just unclasp that. There's one more right under the dash. I'll kind of give you the orientation here. You see the vent here? There's one right here that you have to unplug to. It's just a little small single blade connector. And once you do that, you're able to pop the wires out the back. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. You got to, there's two screws on the actual lock cylinder that you have to unplug. And then at that point, you're able to take the wires off, and then just, you also have to take these screws off here on the back of the cylinder, and then you're able to just take the switch off. And, you know, usually they sell them as whole units. and you just replace all that. You just replace the entire ignition system, really. So that's it, right there, under about 5 minutes.